send you to George Shea. And with that command, we are underway. Dogs are going down. Remember, you got to average, if you want to go on that record pace, 5.9 dogs per minute.
I think we might see an 8-dog minute to get out of the gate here, and then if they can settle in around 6 for the balance of the contest, you're going to see a new 10-minute world record here.
And one of the things that we have found out in the past is Joey Chestnut, he speeds up at the end.
Yeah, Chestnut likes it's like a fine automobile. It wants to be driven. Chestnut likes to get out there and eat and get in a rhythm.
Well, up at the top of the screen, you can see the dog count, you can see the time, and you can see that they are already on a magnificent pace.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, I was thinking 8-dog minute. We're looking at maybe an 11-dog minute here. Wow.
Approaching the end of the first minute, we'll find out what 1 minute of competition is. Over 11. Just over 11 for Kobayashi. For Chestnut, he's right behind him.
Look at Kobayashi. It's amazing. He's chewing on the right side of his jaw there, Paul. That's the weak side, so I don't think it's any longer weak. I think he really is here, and he is moving. That's that bun technique that he worked on in the offseason, trying to figure out mentally, what do you do with the buns? That was what he thought kept him back.
Let's go to Rob Stone.
Guys, I spoke with Joey Chestnut before the event. He said, I want to set the tone by knocking down that first plate of 5 dogs first. He lost that first race. Kobayashi, as you guys said, having a wonderful start. And the new bread eating technique's working very well for him early on.
Well, any hope that we had for Tim Janis seems to be already fading a bit. He's fallen 3 dogs behind the leaders. Both Chestnut and Kobayashi are running very close together, but Chestnut just a slight lead, about 3/4 of a dog.
It's a long course, though, and Eater-X likes to compete in a longer contest. He misses that 2 minutes. He likes a 15-minute contest, but he will get in a rhythm. He does what Janis does technique-wise, he told me, is 2 meats, 2 buns, and he tries to just stay disciplined. He doesn't try to lose his mind.
2 minutes into this, and we're 23 dogs down. Here's the true view, the camera that we've mounted so you can get up close, should you want to.
Micah Collins from Drexel Hill, PA, and the guys back at Maggie O'Neill's, which is a 100-year-old bar, I'm told, where he hangs out, probably liking this Chew view right now.
Listen to the crowd.
40,000 strong, the police have told us.
And they cheer as it's 26-27. You're looking at the dogs per minute count. And Kobayashi's got a great average going right now.
Unbelievable speed out of the gate here. You know, it's an international contest. This guy is from Rome, Italy. He won a thing called the Mangiathlon, and it's just like a manja contest. He ate 4 pounds of sopressata. I call him the Italian scallion.
Manja.
But the guy that put out a bunch of posters today, rebranding himself or trying to market himself in this world right here, Gravy Brown. Good. Gravy Brown from Chicago, Illinois. There are 2 guys in Chicago doing big things, Bertoletti and him.
Yeah, and I'm going to point out that the 2 guys from Chicago have a little style to them. When Bertoletti came up, I mean, he was all costumed up and everything. Back to the leaders.
Well, these 2 guys are just unbelievable. And Kobayashi with the hair, it's like Sean Avery. You know, I think I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't turn to vote. This guy is a fashionista, and he's a superstar.
There's Sonia Thomas.
She's great. You know, Sonia, as I said, she had taken a year off almost last year. Just did a handful of contests. Didn't even go to Acme Oysters, which is her big one. She wants to eat 46 dozen oysters, and she wants to do a personal best today, which would be north of 39.
And how about Juliette Lee?
Juliette's so lovely. Everything she does. She's the cranberry sauce eating champ of the world. North of 13 pounds of cranberry sauce. And it didn't happen on Thanksgiving, but she also clam eating champion from right here to the clam contest in Long Island.
Look at that. It's already bringing more dogs up. We mentioned Bertoletti. There he is. Well, he's at least taking his jacket off. Well, look at that.
One thing about Bertoletti, they say he liked, he ate 26 to qualify at Cup Foods, and he likes to be away from the action. His pole position puts him away from the center. He likes that. His parents came in from St. Willibrad's High School in Chicago. Lots of Chicago representation here, and lots of Pennsylvania.
Well, they are still running at a record pace. The dogs per minute count is way up over 8 for both Chestnut and Kobayashi. There that is for you. As we approach the halfway point, 41-39, Chestnut to Kobayashi. How will this end?
It's unbelievable. This this is Lakers-Celtics. You know, this is just a terrific rivalry. I put it up there with Borg versus Connors. These guys are just bite for bite, and this is going to be a new record today if they keep anywhere near this dog-per-minute pace that they're on.
A look down the whole row. Everybody has a different liquid that they want in the cup. You heard what Kobayashi's preference was at 108 degrees earlier.
Yeah, it's the alternative beverage we've introduced a few years ago by Eater X Janice, and they all try different beverages, but ultimately, you know, if you look at Chuvi, this guy that's a Tokyo style, sort of a mixed Solomon and Tokyo style. You saw him, he broke that hot dog with great ease. I mean, the facility with which he broke that hot dog shows that he knows what he's doing there. Solomon method and Tokyo combined, but you know, Kobayashi says, or a lot of the fans think that Kobayashi no longer can mix it up during a contest. He just has to stay with the 2 meats and the 2 buns. That's what all the top eaters, you just saw him right there. All 2 meats, 2 bun guys.
We talked earlier about the yellow card. There's judges watching each competitor carefully.
There are judges. There's 2 judges doing the count and 2 judges just watching these guys to make sure that no funny business happens. And I'll tell you right now, we are about 6 minutes through, and these guys are eating in a very, very neat fashion.
Chestnut is still the leader, 48-47 over Kobayashi. You watched him, Janice.
Janice is probably going to go. There's his buns. Will he do a cannonball? What happens is they put, as Rob Stone said earlier, they put a lot of food in their mouth and they cannonball it back like you might an aspirin, only it's a hot dog and bun.
Well, look at Chestnut. His dog per minute pace has dropped off just a bit, but he just passed through 50 with 3.5 minutes to go.
This is nothing short of staggering. This is really unbelievable. These guys, neck and neck right now, and he's got the lead right now on Kobayashi, and he wants to keep it. Kobayashi fighting for his 7th title. No matter what happens, Kobayashi will go down in history as the most dominant eater in this decade with 6.
Yeah, 2 years ago when we went from 12 minutes to 10 minutes, everybody thought, well, the numbers are going to drop. We'll have a whole new record situation to deal with, and that didn't happen. 10 minutes, they just took off.
It's fascinating, and you know what we're seeing is just a golden age of competitive eating. These 2 guys are just terrific. They really are.
You see what they add in weight, 7 to 8 pounds minimally with the dogs here at Nathan's.
Their pace is going to slow now in the final couple of minutes. You know, they will slow. They put up so many so quickly. I think they're going to hit a little bit of a wall. It would seem impossible not to. I mean, that's when Eater X may be able to gain a little ground because Eater X just stays on that pace.
Bertolini now has moved into 3rd around Eater X. Chestnut still your leader, followed by Kobayashi, and now Joey Chestnut has 2 dogs on Kobayashi.
Bertoletti must be liking where he is. He's away from the action. There's no spotlight on him, and there he is.
Big number for him.
That is
50.
Very, very big number for him, and that would be super huge. He could retain his spot.
Chestnut in the world still maintaining over 7 dogs per minute with 2 minutes to go.
It's unbelievable. We're on the home stretch now, and I think you're going to see some excited fans when it's this close. But Chestnut, boy, oh boy, if he can edge out Kobe and take his 3rd title.
45 seconds up. And Joey now leading without penalty, without nuance.
Hey guys, Joey Chestnut has a couple numbers in mind. He's got a number for things go wrong, a realistic number, 64-65. That's what he thinks he can hit today. And then he has a perfect storm number, which he didn't relinquish, but he said it was close to 70. And again, we got a minute 23 left. He said that last minute, very important, guys. It can change the whole face of the competition. Others relax, he says, not me. He says, look, it's only 60 seconds. Push through it. There's a sense of urgency. Pick up the pace and deal with the pain. And as always, he looks like he's in pain.
Has a 2-dog lead over Kobayashi. Joey Chestnut, the 2-time and defending champion, is going to try his best to keep the mustard yellow belt here in the United States. This is the telling time. Less than a minute to go now. Chestnut with 63, Kobayashi 2 behind with 61.
You cannot make mistakes at this point of the contest. Joey Chestnut is not making mistakes. You know, the last few years he has let the presence of Kobayashi invigorate him, and I think Kobayashi in a way has let Joey in his head. He's let him deflate him a little bit. Now, Kobayashi does not want to lose here today. It looks like it could be Joey's to win. 3 straight.
30 seconds to go. Chestnut now leading by 2.5 dogs over Kobayashi. I don't think we're going to see a repeat of last year unless something remarkable happens in the next 16 seconds. Chestnut